Hello, my beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. If you have Cancer as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, this reading is meant for you. Let's see what's happening in your cup. Let's jump in right away. At the end of your reading, I will pull some cards and answer a yes or no question through your saucer. Okay, I see a busy month starting for you. There's going to be a lot of people showing up, and I also see there's a chunk of money here. But it is somebody is standing on top of it. There's like a big animal standing on top of it. This can be someone actually has control over it. This can be a compensation, maybe something that you are wanting to receive from an authority, because I see here there's an authority figure. There's a male character who has a staff in his hand, which reminds me of the Hierophant, a Taurus, someone who has power, who has discipline, also who has the hierarchy, the highest on the top of the things this person is, and they need to approve this thing in order for you to receive the money. So that's why I see like there's a dark aura here. There's another male figure, as you can see, he is actually looking at this chunk of money as well. This can be someone who's helping you to receive that, or maybe someone who actually maybe you have to be paying off later on. Someone who will be writing your papers, can be a lawyer or an accountant, someone helping gather the necessary information, submit it in, and they're going to be also following up and supporting you in this thing. Okay, this can be a grant, maybe a support that you're trying to get from government, and maybe from an institution. Like if you're going to school, can be a scholarship. So it has some time, but I see the stress of this thing coming forward, and maybe it is about school, because the schools are starting now, and this can be for paying the school loans, the school debt, or maybe tuition or something like that as well. I see there's a woman here. She's holding a torch in her hand. The torch holders are the fire signs, and the woman can be a queen of wands, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is someone who's extremely powerful, someone who actually has authority over people, and they make their moves in silence. They are very tactical. Also, they have this adventurous vibe to them. So this can be someone who's going to illuminate your path within the second week, maybe. Can be a teacher, can be someone knowledgeable. The age, queens usually indicate someone over 40, but doesn't have to be specifically that. Like, consider it someone mature for their age. Okay, I see there's a male figure. You can see there's a big face here, smiling, a calm character. I feel like this can be a father figure, and father figure can be this institution maybe that you apply to get the approval, and finally towards the end of the second week it seems like they're going to show up, but the timeline can change to person. Okay, so this is a general reading. Maybe you are in a position that your thing is going to take a little longer than 2 weeks, can go up to 2 months, because maybe there are 1,000 people that apply to that thing. Okay, so consider it that way. If you are living in a crowded city that has like a lot of people, it can affect the timeline depending on where you are in your life. And also, another thing with the timeline is the things usually come to you when you're ready to receive it. Okay, what happens is, if you're wanting something to come to you and stand for the long term, it might take a little while, because human mind tend to think the things come harder actually more valuable. The things come easily, we tend to spend them easily, we tend to treat them in a lesser way. So that's why if you have that kind of coding in your mind, if you have that kind of belief, subconscious thought, that can cause the things you desire to come a little in a longer period of time, so it can last forever. There's a pathway opening here for you within the third week, and it is actually, I see a tree trunk and somebody smiling here, something that to celebrate for. Tree trunk symbolizes something for the long term. So this is something a path you're going to be traveling, which will be for the long term, and there's a contract you're going to be signing. This can even be a long-term lease you're going to sign. If you would like to open up a store, this can be your 5-year contract for the store. That's why represented by the tree here. After that, there's 2 more pathways, and these are like crossroads. It seems like one of them has more challenges on it than compared to the other one, and you might have like this indecision moment, like the 2 of swords moment, and maybe you're gonna think about this and try to find the right thing. And I see there's another person standing on a 3rd pathway, and you might even jump into the 3rd one because the answer is not going to be coming through. And I see the people here on these pathways, they're not really smiling. The one here is more welcoming. So even if you're feeling like you don't have more choices, there's a 3rd choice showing up towards the end of the month, and that is going to be the one more fruitful for you. I feel even like a cocoon here. There's a butterfly wrapped inside of it, so it is going to come out of that cocoon, which is the blessing that you're going to be manifesting at the end of the day. Okay, I'm going to see the saucer at the end. We're going to look into your tarot now. If you have like a specific question or intention, it is good to hold it in your mind so you can get specific answers to that one. Okay, the card says we want to show everything. We want to talk about everything. 6 of Wands, victory. That's what it is. That's what's up. I see there's actually a Page of Swords coming forward. He's standing on a pile of books. 6 of Wands is actually coming back from the war. She's not really representing paying justice to the regular card, the original one. She went to a war, she won it, she came back. Now there's actually, now we don't have these, we have the birds. There's celebration, appreciation. People are going to be appreciating your success, and you're going to be appreciating your success as well. This is going to be something, a massive victory coming forward. And Page of Swords, you can see this kind of like, I forgot the name of this plant. And these kind of reminds me of stars, and he's standing on, even though he's young, he's standing on the knowledge here, the shoulders of the giants, basically. So your victory will be affecting your next decision a lot, and that decision is going to be something intellectual, something from knowledge, and something that will lift you up on a higher step, put you on a pedestal, basically. Okay, let's see what the 3rd one says. We have 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands indicates the wounded warrior. This can be, like I mentioned, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lady showed up in your cup. It can be a wounded warrior that you're dealing with, and she has a little bit walls around her. Maybe she doesn't want you to get close to her, and that's why she's maybe pushing you away. However, at the same time, she wants to help you out as well. This can be a person with very strong boundaries that you're trying to get connected to, and it seems like with your intellect, the way you approach things in a logical way, and maybe creating this empathy bond with this person, you're going to create that connection with this person. And the thing is, this can be the one that is going to actually teach you what is need to be, what you need to learn, what is need to be done, and how you can receive success and progress in your pathway. Okay, I see here Page of Swords also can be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You might have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on your chart, and that intellectual part of you needs to take over. Okay, and celebrating your victories are okay as well, but do not approach it to something that you lose yourself, because Page of Swords is logical, intellectual. They do not stoic. They celebrate, but they know that it is the flow of life. Okay, stoics actually see the life that way. They do not like celebrate too long, or they do not mourn too long, because they know it's a part of life. Let's see what your Archangel Zadkiel came forth for you. It suggests Archangel Zadkiel will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. Affirmation for you for this month is I am cleansed within the violet flame. This also, Nine of Wands, I didn't want to go that way, but your energy, you might have this wounded warrior energy after you receive your success. Maybe you're going to put a lot of effort to it. That is going to drain your energy. And at the same time, maybe you're going to be dealing along the way with hurtful people that can put you in a position of defense. So this is telling me you need to cleanse that energy. You don't need to carry it with you forever. That can lower your energy more if you do that. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. I see a massive, initially I see a seahorse. It turned into a claw, and the claw of a crab actually. You are the crab, and I never see you have a claw here. You have a desire coming forward very fast. It's a yes. And there's another one that has some time. That is a yes also, but that has some time. That was probably a desire. You had two questions in your mind. And the claw is you need to reach out and take what's yours. That's the indicative of the claw here. There's a full circle surrounding you. You have a good aura. You're protected. You're always intact. Your aura is intact. Then I can interpret this as maybe your thoughts are maybe like draining your energy if you're feeling that way. I see the horseman galloping towards you. And galloping horse is again the fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a lot of fire energy. They have creativity, but they also have aggression. Be aware of that. And I see here there's a mouse, a person with a mouse face. Mouse is actually indicative of someone negative, someone who lies, steals, cheats, someone in your life who has that kind of a role. Now you're completing your karma with this person and they're leaving your life right here. You can see maybe within the 3rd week or so, okay? All right, my beautifuls, I hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, like, share, subscribe for more magical content. I will leave a list for more of your readings on the screen and a link in the description box for private readings. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.